Hi there. I'm gonna give you my everyday makeup tutorial, but Vogue style, which is why I decided to do it in the bathroom. Okay, first thing I do is obviously wash my face and put on moisturizer, but then I put on this. It's the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. Put it all over my face, and I kind of pat it in. So next, I always start with my eyebrows because I don't really fill in my brows like with a pencil or anything. I just take my concealer and highlight the outside of it to cover like all the hairs that I missed. Take my e.l.f. concealer. I am an e.l.f. girl. I take that and I put some on my hand. I take it and I go just highlighting my brow. Then I drag it down. And then I blend it down. Take a little more on my finger and then make like a primer for my shadow if I can. I use my fingers a lot for my tutorial, but for you guys, I'm gonna decide to use a brush. So I brought a brush for my foundation because I've always been embarrassed to do like a makeup tutorial on YouTube just because like I use my hands, I use my fingers, and that's not really like, I mean, I think it's more sanitary because I definitely wash my hands more than I wash my brushes, but I don't know, it's frowned upon for some odd reason. Look at my brows, look at that. So once they're all done, I take the take the excess concealer on my hand. And this concealer is really good for controlling oil. And so I usually put it right on the place where I get the most oily. And then because it's a concealer, I put on somewhere where the places where I have dark spots. So I tend to put that extra concealer on my problem areas, which right now looks like my whole face. Then I take my foundation. This is my favorite. There you go, can you see it? This is my favorite foundation. It's Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. It's my favorite foundation. It's so nice. It makes the skin look literally blurred, like flawless. I'm using the color Golden, but it's very light because on the rim of my face, especially my forehead, that's where I get the darkest. But the center of my face is lighter, and also my chest is a lot lighter. And so some people like to match their shades to the color of their chest. So that's what I do to make it look all even and whatnot. Put it all over my face. Also, all the products that I'm using, you can literally get it at Walmart. I don't use really high-end products. Just because like for products that I use every day, I don't want to be dropping a lot of money. Also, I'm a broke, actually no longer, I'm no longer a broke college student. Now I'm just broke. Look at me being a professional using a brush. Now this translucent powder, a necessity, just because with your foundation, like your foundation can only do so much. As you can see, it's highlighting pores, it's highlighting pimples, crevices, look, creases and crevices. You want translucent powder. So let's get started with that. Translucent powder, I usually put some on my T-zone, right along here. And a lot of people are into baking. I don't bake it, I just pound it into my skin. Because if you see, after that, look at that, blurred. Also, I'm not professional. Please do not take what I'm doing as professional. Okay, now my favorite part. So right now I look crazy. You can't go outside looking like this. So now we're gonna do some light contour and bronzing and all that stuff. But I'm not a professional, once again. And so I use eyeshadow. Excuse me. Oh my God, I use eyeshadow for mine. Which, I don't know, I just find easier and you buy less products. So as you can see, I use this color. I don't know what palette this is. So I use this color, highlight the forehead. I use a darker color to contour all around my hairline because that's where the sun hits ya. Take that same color and I'm just gonna highlight my cheekbones. I make a line right here and then I go up. Before, after. See the difference? And that's just eyeshadow. Look at that. Then I go in with a smaller brush. I'm gonna nose contour using that same color. I go like this, right here, dot right here, and dot right here. Just because of the shape of my nose, it's very round in the center. Learned this from Jackie Ina. We're gonna highlight this shape and create a shape from my brow to my bridge. So I'm gonna put some eyeshadow right here, eyeshadow right here. And don't forget, I'm gonna blend it. Gosh. And look at the shape I'm creating. I'm literally giving myself a bridge. Look at that. When I was a kid, I broke my nose. And so I have like this, my bridge right here is flat. And so if I were to go straight across, it would be like a little bump because it's flat. So I can't do that. So I go from right here and then I go from right here. Look at that nose. And when you turn to the side, it disappears. So you're like, oh, did she nose contour? No. You'll see that. I'm taking some blush, putting it on my nose, highlighting the contour that I just did. Okay, now for eyeshadow, which I've been starting this new thing. I think I did it in one of my videos where I take like a little box. I do like a fake wing line, but that's blurred out, so it just makes your eye look like it's doing one of these numbers. I'm gonna take this little box. That's my favorite eyelashes. I'm gonna take a brown, just a regular brown. Just go in like that. It usually looks really harsh after you first do it, but once you blend a little bit more, it'll make it look like your eyes naturally doing that. You can see my before, flat. You can see my after. That was a big one. Look at that. Look how my eye just goes up like that. Take a light color and I will put it right here to feed into that line that we created with the contour earlier. I'll use a light color because when you look up like that, look how that shines. That's a highlight area. Okay, so my favorite lashes of all time, so you can't see them, but they're the pre-permed loose curl number C, and it's a letter C, and it's number 600. Oh, I forgot. 670. And I'll show you what they look like. These are what they look like. They're my favorite. Here's how I do it. So I make sure to have a mirror, and I have it below my face, so I'm looking down at the mirror, because this helps it get closer to your lashes, but without getting on your lashes, because we never want to do that. So you want to take the end of the lash, also cut it if you need to fit your eye. I don't really have to cut it to fit my eye. Put it as close as you can to the edge of your eye and let that stick. Sometimes I let it sit like this, just so it'll stick, and then just follow the curve of your eye. Before I put new lashes on, I always take it and I always bend it like this, just because it's really stiff, and so sometimes it'll make it like pop off. Oh, I love lashes. Ah! I had some people ask me about how I put on my lashes. Honestly, it's all about finding the perfect lash you like. Because I really didn't get into lashes until I found one that I liked that didn't hurt my eyes and make my eyes feel heavy. The ones that I use are big, but they feel really lightweight, so I like them. Mascara. To make your lashes look longer, usually when you first get lashes, their ends are feathered, so it's very light. Well, I like to just dab my mascara with it so you can see where they end, and it just makes them look even longer. Like that. Elf lip gloss, because it was $1. I love makeup, but I don't know why I'm so cheap when it comes to makeup. This lip look makes me feel like a brat still. I got this little travel size like highlight. It's by Urban Decay. Take some of that, put some sparkles on my nose. Sometimes, because I don't really have cheekbones right here. Well, maybe I do. Some days, I don't know. But sometimes I put it right here. Oh, yeah, there you go. You saw it? See that? Just highlights, and it makes it look like you highlighted somewhat of a cheekbone. So you can see where the shadow is and how it's creating this shape, making your eye go up. Alright guys, here's the finished makeup look. Let me know what you think below. I did my hair. Got all ready for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Get into it. Get into it.